Hey guys, Darth Lord here, back with part 6 of our How to Date a Magical Girl playthrough. So, last time, things got kind of dark, not gonna lie. There was a murder at the academy, which is pretty scary, and then we finally saw Yui's transformation. It turns out she can transform, actually, and but her transformation makes her look, as Akari says, evil. And so I think it makes her look hot, but obviously me and Akari's opinions are different. And so we finally saw Yui's transformation. It made her look foxy. And yeah, and so we obviously don't believe for a minute that Yui is in any way responsible for the murder. So anyway, but other than that though, we're making fantastic progress. And we're approaching the point, we're approaching, as far as I've seen, of like replay stuff, because I got 5 hours in, but keep in mind that the 5 hours in that I got in my personal time when I first picked up this game was obviously I was reading silently to myself, so obviously that's a lot faster than reading out loud. So I don't remember exactly how far I got, but I do know I know that we're getting fairly close to where I was. So anyway. Okay, so today is the 1st of July, and obviously... Alright, so we're gonna go to the park to give Kat a gift. This is for you. Okay, and then we're gonna go to the convenience store to work. Work. Okay. And then we're going to go to Cafe Shiba to go on a date. Wow, our second date is with Kat? Why though? It's fine. Alright, let's go on our second date. Let's double check with like stats and stuff. Trippy. Oh wow, she is at 20. Wow, I mean, alright. Alright, let's spend time with her. If I go on a date, a relationship will hit the next stage. Boy, it sure will. Minion, I'm hungry. Minion? Yes, be grateful. I have deemed you worthy of being my servant. I am hungry, so let's go get something to eat. Your treat, of course. Do I get to pick the place? Of course not, idiot. We're going to Cafe Shiba. I like their pastries. Right, pastries. Doesn't sound too expensive. Kat seems to be in a good mood as we walk to the cafe. She only calls me an idiot 3 times. Wow, that's for her, that's a record. God, it's a bit crowded. That's okay. There's a table in the corner there. I like to sit next to the window, idiot. 4 times. Oh, look, there's a free table. Welcome. Can I take your order? 2 milk teas, 2 croissants. I think is what that is. With strawberry jam and 2 slices of orange cake. I'm surprised you're gonna eat all that. So much for an inexpensive meal. I'll have, idiot. I ordered first both. God, 5 times. The waitress walks off before I can object to the order. But I wanted a coffee. Coffee stunts your growth, idiot. I wanted so badly to make a joke about her height, but think better of it. Also 6 times. So, as you are now my servant, I have to refine my taste. I have to refine your taste. I should probably do something about your clothes as well. What's wrong with my clothes? I think they're only slightly worn, or slightly torn, and I even washed them earlier in the year. Washed them earlier in the year. Don't try to be cute with me. So you think I'm cute? Don't be so stupid. She didn't call me an idiot. That's a victory. Idiot, 7. I think I should lock you in the basement until you learn some manners. Sorry, ma'am. Shall I shine the silverware? That's better. Yes, actually. Wait, are you making fun of me? Only a little. Humph. There, I was trying to figure out if I should even say it or not, because it sounds weird to me. I can tell she's only putting on the bratty act now. Maybe I'm wearing her down. Right then, Kat, what are you gonna do after school ends? What a stupid question. I guess I could tell you. It will help my resolve to know there's someone else is aware of my intentions. I want to take over my father's company as CEO. Wow, that's pretty ambitious. I bet your father would be proud. Idiot. She called me an idiot 8 times now. That's not so bad. Pretty average for a day out. If you take over your father's company, wouldn't you put him out of a job? Huh? Idiot, idiot, idiot. Like repeated a million times. Idiot. 24. New record. You don't know anything. Stop being such a jerk and just shut up. By now, Kat has made quite the scene, but she doesn't seem to care. Just eat your cake and talk about something else, idiot. 25. We spend the rest of the time in relative silence. I try hard to make up for whatever I did to make her upset. I end up paying for the food and buying her a new set of hair ribbons that seem to make her feel better, at least temporarily. Yikes. What a rough second date. Alright, so the next day anything actually happens is the 6th. So the next 4 days, I suppose, will be, interesting. Although, like, it's weird because the guide just says next day is the July 6th, which obviously is not today, but I can still do stuff, so I'm just gonna go straight to school because it's what I always do. And I'm assuming that I'll have no choices from here on for the next few days, I assume. Anyway, Yui has invited us all to come to the rooftop at lunchtime. I figure she's finally ready to reveal her magical outfit to everybody and come clean about her power. I'm the first to arrive, but I'm not alone for long. Ray and Miyu soon join me. Yo, 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 what's going on? Hey, Ray, got anything good to eat today? You bet, check this out. Ray hands me a plastic chopping bag that weighs more than I do. I rifle through it and see packs of potato chips, cup noodles, cans of soda, pre-made sandwiches, and one tiny apple. Need a hand getting through all this? Yep, dig in. Miyu just shakes her head at Ray, and I tear open packet after packet of food. After munching away for a while, Miyu finally speaks. Yuki, do you know why Yui called us up here? Yeah, I have an idea. She'll want to tell you herself, though. Very well. Yui, Hikari, and Kat finally come up the stairs and greet us. Thank you for coming, everybody. It's no problem. What do you want to tell us? Well, as Yui composes herself, Hikari comes over and sits next to me. Kat has a pout on her face as usual and sits by herself a few feet away. We all turn our attention to Yui. On the weekend, I revealed to Yuki my magical transformation. Everyone is quiet. Hikari is fidgeting nervously. She was the only one who knew about Yui, who knew that Yui could transform, and she has seen the devilish appearance of Yui's outfit. Ah, so you managed to transform for the first time. Well done, Yuki. Or well done, Yui. No, you don't understand. I've been keeping it a secret from you, from all of you. I've been able to transform since the beginning of the year. The beginning of the school year. I learned it very early, and I pretended to not know how to do it because my magical outfit is... What is it? It makes me look evil. I couldn't show it to you because my magical outfit is supposed to reflect the inner soul of a magical girl. Oh, Yui, you poor thing. You were worried about showing us because of that? Huh? Yes, it's true that our outfits reflect our souls, but souls are complicated things. If your outfit looks evil, then perhaps there's a trace of darkness inside you. That doesn't mean it defines you. I know, for a fact, that there is darkness in me. Be that as it may, the side of yourself that you have shown us is different. The side of yourself that you've shown us is different. It's good and caring and generous. That part of you makes up Yui just as much as any darkness in your soul. Miyu. Yui, I saw you transform in the lab last week. You did? For the longest time, I thought you might be the one behind the demon summoning and the murder. But Yuki always tried to convince me otherwise, and now I just don't know what to believe. I think it's best if I just explain myself. First... Poof. Yui shuts her eyes and a powerful light emanates from her. Within seconds, she's transformed into her magical outfit. Here is my outfit. This is me. Whoa. Silence. I look like a devil. Do you blame me for hiding it? No, I see why you were scared. Hikari, everyone, I was not involved with the demon summoning, and it's true that I have been practicing my magic and that I've mastered some spells. But Yuki and I were attacked by monsters in the forest, just over the weekend. We think they were summoned just like that demon. I nod and show Yui my support. I was able to transform and fight them off, but I don't have any idea who summoned them. Interesting, you were attacked in the forest. I'll let the teachers know. Maybe the incidents aren't limited to just our school. Or they're just targeting our students. Maybe. But what about the murder, Yui? You were the first one at the scene. You were at that scene before anyone else. How are we supposed to believe you weren't involved? I would never murder anybody. I was there too, remember? And Yui was just as shaken up as I was. You can take my word for it. Yui was not involved. The fact is, Yui saved my life when we were attacked in the forest. I trust her. She showed me her outfit and her powers, and she apologized for not doing so sooner. Yuki. Yui is innocent. If you can't believe her, then believe me. I was always convinced that Yui is innocent. She was absent from the demon battle, which means nothing, and she stumbled upon the murder just before Yuki. So what? As for her outfit, it proves nothing. We all have a side of ourselves that we don't put on display. Yui's side just happens to be a little darker. There's nothing wrong with that. Here, here. I always believed in you, Yui. Yeah, me too. There's no way a shy girl like you could have killed anyone. Silence. Okay, I suppose I jumped the gun a bit. Sorry, Yui. I'm really sorry. I said terrible things about you and I spread rumors. You'll probably never forgive me, but at least know that I don't suspect you anymore. I'm so sorry. Hikari, I forgive you. Just like that? You're my friend, and even though we've been a bit distant for the last few weeks, you'll always be my friend. The girls both have tears in their eyes. They manage a smile and a warm hug, and I'm relieved to see they've finally patched things up. Thank you, Yui. I am really glad to have my friend back. Me too. Well, I'm glad that's all settled. Yui, thank you for coming clean. I'll make sure the remaining rumors about you are buried immediately. And since you can now transform, consider yourself an honorary member of our team. Thank you. Come to think of it, all of us are capable of transforming now, except for you, Yuki. Hikari still needs more practice, and Ray lacks confidence, but we're doing well. Yuki, don't let us down. Keep up your practice. Okay, I'll do my best. Now the whole team can transform except me. Aw, can we eat now, Mimi? Did you already eat? I still have a bag full of snacks. Go on then, and I'll have that apple if I may. You got it. For the first time in a while, the 6 of us enjoyed lunch on the rooftop. It feels good to have things back to normal. Nice. As I'm leaving school, I see Kat talking to another student. It's an unfamiliar girl I haven't seen before. I'm not sure if I want to get involved, so I stand back a little. Kat, what do you do after school? Do you have any hobbies? I'm in the journalism club. We work on the school newspaper. It's really fun. You should join too. No thanks. Are you sure? We could buy you snacks and go together. Maybe we could get to know each other. I said no. Okay. Kat, your hair is so long and pretty. I'm really jealous. Silence. You're so beautiful. I heard some of the other girls say you're half French. Is that true? I wish I had your complexion. Can you teach me some French? I've always wanted to learn. Such a beautiful language. Ah, just shut up, will you? You're so freaking annoying. What? I don't want to join your stupid journalism club, and I don't want to be friends, you stupid girl. Jeez. Just leave me the hell alone. Kat storms off, leaving the other girl in tears. Kat, you're so mean. I wish you were the one who was murdered. The girl runs off, crying her eyes out. I'm in shock. I can hardly believe what I just saw. I've always known Kat for her short temper, but that was just brutal. I should find Kat and make her apologize. I follow after her and catch up to her after a short while. Hey, Kat. What do you want? What the hell happened between you and that girl? You made her cry. Seriously? Mind your own business. That has nothing to do with you. Yeah, it does have something to do with me. I can't stand by and watch my friend bully another girl until she starts crying. Unbelievable. Why do you have to stick your nose where it doesn't belong? Answer me, Kat. An imbecile like you wouldn't understand. Try me. The truth is, today is my birthday and nobody remembered. I went all day hoping that someone would mention it or buy me a present or a cake, but no one said anything. And to top it all off, that girl has been stalking me for weeks, finally decided that today was the day to irritate me. It's your birthday? Yes, it is. Well, happy birthday. But did you let anyone know it was today? No, that's not my job. Kat, how could anyone wish you a happy birthday if you don't let them know it's your birthday? I accidentally skipped it, but I had time to glean what she was saying before I did. Shut up, you think you know everything? You're just a big bozo. Sheesh. Look, I'll be happy to spend the rest of your birthday with you. We'll go get you some cake. Really? But I've been so horrible to you. Yeah, I know, but you're my friend for some reason. Yuki, thank you. But hang on a second. Did you say that girl at the school gate's been stalking you? Huh? Oh, yeah. She's been following me around for weeks. It's kind of creepy. Come to think of it, I noticed it not long after the battle against the demon. Do you know who she is? No, I don't even know her name. Maybe she was impressed by my fighting skills? Don't flatter yourself too much. Stalking is pretty serious, Kat. I know, it's been getting on my nerves. Still, you did make her cry. You think you could apologize? Maybe. But I'm gonna need some birthday cake first. I spend the rest of the evening with Kat. We go to the cafe and have some cake, and Kat seems to cheer up a bit. She promises to apologize to the girl first thing tomorrow morning. I mean, spoiler alert, I don't think it's gonna go very well. Just trust me. I remember this. I'm rudely awoken by the sound of my phone. So I'm just gonna take a quick drink. I glance at the screen and see that I have a text message. Looks like it's from Kat. Maybe she's thanking me for the birthday cake. Please come to school as quickly as you can. I didn't know this would happen, I swear. Huh? What does she mean? I hurry to school as quickly as I can. Alright guys, ready for a buckle up? There's going to be another very gruesome scene in a minute. As I get closer, I see a larger group of people gathered around the school gates. There's an ominous atmosphere, and someone tells me that I'm not going to like what I find. I squeeze through the crowd and reach the gate. Yikes! Frickin' yikes! Slumped against the gate is the lifeless corpse of Kat's stalker. Her face is vacant, blank, soulless. Her eyes, once full of adoration for Kat, are now void of any emotion. I feel myself being sucked into a vortex of anxiety, despair, and panic. Did somebody murder this girl? I mean, obviously, look at her. Did they leave her here to rot, decay, despair? Did someone hate her so much that they had to kill her, maim her, slaughter her? I'm having difficulty breathing. This is just like the anxiety I felt when I discovered the first murdered girl. But the stench of death is worse this time. The girl's been dead for longer. This girl has been dead, lying at the gate for hours, and no one has moved her. No one has comforted her. No one has closed her eyes and told her she can be at peace now. No one told her that they can love her and care for her and miss her, will always think about her, and no one needs her anymore. She's dead. Just dead. There's nothing more to it. There's no more reason to push the point any further. She's dead and will always be dead, and may as well have never always been dead. That's so not at all true. She is, I mean, we get it, okay? She's freaking out, alright? I'm sick of reading this garbage. How can you remember a life that was never real to you? I slow down my breathing, try hard to focus. I need to stay calm and remain in this moment. If I let my anxiety overwhelm me, this event will haunt my nightmares just like last time. I shut my eyes and count to 5, then I open them and look at the girl once more. At first, the scene seems like another murder, but something doesn't feel the same as last time. The girl's wrists are slashed, and her lifeblood flows freely. Somehow, she has traced the word, and obviously it's her actual name, not the nickname I give her so I can pronounce it, on the wall using her own crimson ink. Well, when I pause to think about it, the scene looks more like a suicide than a murder. Could it be? Was she so distraught over Kat's rejection that she took her own life? What else would cause her to write Kat's name with her last dying breath? Which is, where is she anyway? She was the one who messaged me and asked me to rush to school. I take one last glance at the girl and decide to step into the school. If I stay here any longer, I'm gonna be sick. Okay, so the reason really quick that I don't like reading when Yuki is internally freaking out is because her onslaught of words there, when there's like no breaks in the sentences and stuff, it very much feels like she's having an anxiety attack. And obviously she herself, you know, like says that she is like, this is the same anxiety attack, right? So it's her anxiety talking. So hearing that very fast way of her internal dialogue hits a little too close to home, because I have anxiety and it's like starting to give me anxiety. Like having to read it, and like the actual gore or whatever doesn't bother me. It's the way that Yuki's like internal anxiety attack that I have to read that's for me super unpleasant. And because she's having an anxiety attack, it's not exactly logical, right? So for her being like, you know, the girl never existed, she might as well never have existed, her life was pointless, she's just dead like an animal. Like, just hear her go on and on and on and on and on. And it's like, there's a lot of thoughts in there that are so not true. Like, just because you died, just because a person passes away, it doesn't, or is murdered, or just commit suicide or whatever, it doesn't mean that they shouldn't have never existed. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, it doesn't mean their life never had value because now they're dead or whatever. You know, I don't know. So it's like, listening to her anxiety attacks is starting to give me anxiety is the first reason, and I don't like what she's saying anyway. So yeah, so that's what bothers me about that, in case you're wondering why I blow through it. Like, I'm so sick of reading it. I don't want to hear it. Like, that's what it is, in case you're wondering. In the school hallway, I spot Kat cowering and shaking by a window. There you are. Do you know what happened? She killed herself, right? It looks that way. But your name, don't say it, we both saw it there. I don't know why she wrote it. I came to school early to apologize to her, and then she was just there, dead. As we talk, a group of students start to shriek. One of them is pointing straight at Kat. There she is, Kat killed her. I bet Kat was behind the other murder as well. You bitch, who will you take next? Kat bursts into tears and students hurry away. I didn't do anything, I swear, I never laid a finger on her. Yuki, what do I do? Please help me. You too. Yuki, don't tell me you're caught up in this mess as well. I'm like, well? Never mind that. Miss... if she's, like, part French, I'm assuming it's Bonnet or something. You'll be coming with me. Yeah. She's like, are you in this too? Students, everyone, your attention, please. Please return home for today. The school is not in a condition to continue with classes today. We'll contact you when classes resume. Does Miss Otsuka have the authority to close the school like that? Wouldn't the principal normally do such a thing? Well, it doesn't matter. They're not going to keep the academy open with a girl dead at the front gate. Go on home, Yuki. Miss Bonnet, or however you pronounce her last name, this way. Miss Otsuka leads Kat away. Kat looks at me in despair, tears welling in her eyes, then turns a corner and vanishes from sight. I step outside and realize I'm gonna have to walk past the corpse again in order to leave school. I hold my breath and try not to look. But my eyes catch the scene one last time. What's up your butt? Someone at school died. Oh, damn. Tough break, bud. Why don't you get some rest? I can look after myself. Okay. I'm like, go away, you stupid dog. Like I said, the 6th is the next day that something actually is in our control. Just like yesterday, I awakened to a message from Kat. I sorted things out with Miss Otsuka yesterday. She believes that I don't have anything to do with the death, and they are ruling it as suicide. But the school will be closed for a couple of days. Well, I'm glad to hear that Kat isn't being suspected. However, if this is anything like what happened to Yui, I don't think the other students will let it slide so easily. I tell Kat to look after herself. Now I need to find some way to pass the next few days without school. As I'm trying to figure out what to do, Hoshi comes barging into the room. You have the day off? Yeah, how'd you know that? I'm magic. Take me for a walk, I want to go to the beach. The beach, huh? Wait, where the hell's the beach? I don't know, just make it happen. I want to go, I want to go, I want to go, I want to go. Jeez. Let me figure out where the nearest beach is. I look up maps on my phone. Turns out there's a beach about an hour away via train. I guess it's not too bad. Okay, okay. Can you behave yourself on a train? Yeah, probably. Time will tell. Okay, I'll probably regret this, but let's go to the beach. And he screams something in excitement. I don't know, I ain't gonna try to replicate that. It certainly is a nice enough day for a trip to the beach. Maybe a nice walk here will take my mind off recent events. Strangely though, I slept okay last night. The first time I saw a dead body, I lay awake night after night, barely being able to sleep. This time, it somehow didn't affect me as badly. Have I already started becoming desensitized to death? I shake the bitter thought from my mind. Hoshi's running up and down the shoreline chasing seagulls. He looks like he's having the time of his life. He's just barking. Yuki, come with me. No, I'm good. Come run with me is what he said, actually, sorry. Continuing to bark at me. We seem to have the beach to ourselves today. Can't see a single other person around. Probably for the best, since I don't want to explain a talking dog. After a while, Hoshi gets tired and comes and rests next to me. We sit on the sand for some time, watching the waves gently wash up on the shore. I like it here. Thanks for taking me, bud. No problem. The ocean air helps clear my head. Are you still bugging out over that dead student? Maybe a little. Let me give you some words of wisdom. Crap happens. Thanks. Let me finish. Crap happens, and you can't always do anything about it, but sometimes you can. Just because you can't do anything this time, it doesn't mean you won't be able to do something next time. Destiny isn't set in stone, so if you find yourself in future hopeless situations, don't give up. Just do your best and try to change what you can. Huh. Anyway, I pooped over there. Can we go home? Yeah, in a minute. If you want to come here again, be sure to bring me along. I reckon the fresh air will be good for both of us. If you ask nicely, I could probably even do some magic tricks here. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Alright, let's go. Hoshi and I are exhausted by the time we get home, but I feel like it might be a good idea to visit the beach again in the future. I can now travel to the beach. Alright. Thursday. I get a message from Hikari this morning. Came to see you yesterday, but you weren't home. Are you okay? I let her know that I took Hoshi to the beach for the day. Oh, okay. Glad you two are getting along. About this death at school, people are saying Kat made a girl kill herself. Is that true? My lips tug into a frown. I figured this news would get out sooner rather than later. I tell Hikari she has nothing to worry about. Kat will explain everything in time. Okay, we are going back to school tomorrow, so I'll see you then. Man, what a mess Kat has found herself in. It's true that the girl was stalking her and Kat was awfully harsh to her, but was it enough to cause her to kill herself? It just doesn't feel right. Anyway, Hikari said school is starting back tomorrow. I might veg out for the day and see what TV has to offer. Okay, so we're going straight to school today. When I arrive at the school gate, I'm relieved to see that the mess has been cleaned up. In fact, it's been cleared out so well that everything looks better than before. It feels like the girl's final moments have been completely erased and now she never existed. Yeah, that talk right there is some of the crap that bothers me. But like, okay, that's not at all what it's like, okay? Like, it's like, that's so mean of you to say. Hi. Hi, Kat. I wasn't sure if you'd come to school right away. Miss Atsuka said it's for the best. Ah. The girl, my stalker. It's true that she killed herself, but... Ah, good morning, you two. Miss Atsuka. Kat, you should get to your class. Yuki, your class is with me, so let's get going. Okay, see you later, Kat. Welcome back, everybody. Let me apologize on behalf of the school for this week being interrupted. I know a disruption like this just before your exams is not pleasant. However, the circumstances were far beyond our control. Please accept my sympathies. As you all are aware, we have tragically lost a fellow student this week. I have spent some time looking into the cause of her death, and I announced the circumstances are somewhat similar to the murder last month. It is true that the girl was also murdered. The cast gasped in unison. Murdered, but the girl's slash wrist pointed to it being a suicide possibly born of passion for Kat. We did not reach this conclusion lightly, but after some investigation, we found that the girl was not killed by the injuries on her wrist, but rather by a blunt force trauma to her skull. In addition, the name of another student written in blood at the scene, forensic examinations have determined that this was written sometime after the girl actually passed, making it impossible for her to have written it herself. Therefore, it is highly unlikely that the girl wrote the name to accuse her killer. The name was planted there by the real murderer. Another gasp from around the class. Is it the same murderer from last time? We don't know yet, but I suspect it might be. This is worse than I thought. Instead of one murder and one suicide, we have a double murder in our hands. The school seems less safe with each passing day. However, this might help clear Kat's name. A silver lining, I suppose. Anyway, let's continue on with the rest of the class, shall we? Well, I'm glad to hear that Kat wasn't involved with the death. Yeah, it certainly is a relief. I would have hated for her to have continued being wrongly accused. Yeah, Yui's like, that's all too familiar. Cat acts tough, but she's pretty innocent. Besides, I don't think for a second that any of the students of the school could be murderers. It's gonna be someone from outside the academy. Or it's gotta. I wonder. The theories cross my mind too, but we don't have enough information to go on. Everyone, thank you for sticking with me. I know things looked pretty bad, but I swear I had nothing to do with it. However, there was a bit of a connection between that girl and me. She was stalking me. Huh? Cat had a stalker? Wow, really? And on the day before she died, she talked to me, but I lost my temper at her and it made her cry. So when I arrived at school the next day to apologize and I found her dead, I thought she had killed herself because of me. I understand, and I imagine seeing your name written in blood didn't help your guilt. That's right. But the case has been ruled a murder. She was killed via trauma to the head. Her wrists were likely slashed after her death, so the murderer could disguise it as a suicide. A clever act, if not completely despicable. So, it's great the cat didn't do nothing, but there's still a killer on the loose. What do you think we should do? We need to stay vigilant, all of us. If we ever see anyone else under attack or in trouble, we need to step in. Right, we can defend them. Yes, we can fight. Let's do our best to ensure no one else is murdered. Yes, please, for all our sake. Oh, everyone, I nearly forgot. Tomorrow is the Star Festival. There's going to be a celebration at the shrine. Would anyone like to come along? A festival, huh? Hell yeah, it'd be a great way to kick into the weekend. I don't know, after everything that's happened. Come on, Cat, what better way to take your mind off things? Maybe. I personally think it's a good idea. I'd love to attend, Hikari. Me too, it sounds wonderful. I'll come too. Guess I don't have a choice, do I? I don't want to be left out, so I'll be there. Yay, this will be so much fun. Okay, I'll text you all the details in the morning. Please look forward to it. Okay, so we are on the 6th, and we're going to go to the library to give a gift to the waifu. Okay, and then that was library, then we're going to the lab to study. Dang it, I missed. Alright. Study. And July 7th, it just says Ray. Like, that's it. Just, there's nothing else on the text. It just says Ray. I was like, okay. It's like, alright, just Ray. It's like Just Monica thing from Doki Doki Literature Club. Just Monica. It's just Ray. Since the Star Festival is starting tomorrow, I should get an early night. Oh, and as usual, I'm all clogged up in the morning. Big surprise. Alright, yay, we're here. Thanks for walking with me, Yuki. No problem. I had no idea where this place was, so I needed you to guide me. Oh, look, that's Ame. I'm assuming it's Ami and Ame, I'm assuming, is how you would pronounce that, like the Japanese way of saying that from our school. Oh, hello. It's Yuki and Hikaru, right? Hikari, not Hikaru. Right. Hello, how you enjoying the festival? It's wonderful. We're going to start to write a wish and tie it to that tree over there. Yeah, what she said. Why are you both in your school uniforms? Okay, ignore that. Don't worry about that. We came here straight from school. Yeah, no time to change, but school's closed. Don't worry about that either. Have you two made a wish yet? I would also like to know. Nope, we haven't. But, hey Yuki, we should make a wish, just like the twins are going to. Yeah, maybe. What are you two gonna wish for? I'm gonna wish to be by my twin side forever and ever. And I wish for independence. Sis, all the good spots on the tree are gonna get taken. We should hurry. Yeah, we should hurry over there. Those two are so weird. I think they run the debate club or something. Yeah, that's them. Debate club is a strange place. Yo! Hello. You two made it. Yay. Of course I never missed a festival before. What's all the food at? I want 2 different kinds of food. It's always food with you. Food is the best part of a festival. Hello. There you all are. Hello. Everyone's here. Yay. Yuki, is that you? Noriko is here. What the heck? It is you. I didn't apologize. I didn't recognize you when you're surrounded by cute girls. That must be your school friends. Yeah. Hi, Noriko. Psst, who is this? Everybody, this is my friend Noriko. Hello, it's a pleasure to meet Yuki's friends. An older woman. Hey, Yuki, I didn't think you had it in you. Oh, no, we're not. Don't be shy. We only went on 1 date. Or was it 2? I'm just silent. You dated this woman? When? I was like, awesome. Great. Thanks, Noriko. Wow, you actually did date an older woman. Hikari's pissed. Yikes. Yikes. Hey, Noriko, can you tell them who you really are? Oh, go on, then. Noriko here is the creator of Cutie Star. Hikari blinks a few times. Noriko isn't the name of Cutie Star's creator. I know. She has a pen name, but this is her. Trust me on this. What's Cutie Star? Yes, please do tell us. I like how no one else has any idea what it is. Oh, I think I know Cutie Star. It's the anime that used to be on early in the morning before school. Yeah, that's the one. Hikari loves it. Really, Hikari? I had no idea. But you can't be. You can't be the creator of Cutie Star. You don't look anything like I imagined. And you dated Yuki? What the hell? Oh, sweetie, it's okay. We didn't really date. We spent a little time together, that's all. Although it's really sketchy how Noriko is always around me. Like, we're a bunch of high schoolers. Like, what's your problem? Yuki is all yours, don't worry. All mine? Hey, that's not what I... So, how's everyone enjoying the festival? We haven't been here all that long. We still need to have a wander around. Yeah, I must be holding you up. Very sorry. No, that's quite alright. Meeting one of Yuki's former flames was quite illuminating. Don't say it like that. That's not what happened. I'll say, I never thought you even had it in you, Yuki. Yeah, thanks. Oh dear, I do believe you're in for an afternoon of teasing. I'm gonna get going anyway, only stop for a quick peek at the festival displays. Have a great day, everyone. You have a lot of explaining to do. Look, it wasn't a serious thing. That's not what I meant. You met the creator of Cutie Star and you didn't tell me? Oh, right. I feel so betrayed. Cutie Star is my favorite. I know. Sorry, Hikari. You're gonna tell me about what Noriko later on. No getting out of it. Okay, I can do that. I'm gonna go get some eats. Anyone with me? Oh, come. My tummy's grumbling. Your tummy, cat? I meant my stomach. Jeez. No, I think it's cute. You're like a little kid with a tummy. It's adorable. Shut it. I'm gonna see if they're playing any traditional music today. That sounds good. I'll come with you. Well, Yuki, what are you gonna do? You want to write down a wish and tie it to a tree? Okay, let's do it. Hikari and I head over to the tables that have been set up next to a massive tree covered in paper wishes. We each grab a piece of colorful paper to write on. Hikari pokes her tongue out as she carefully writes her wish down. I should wish for something important, but what? Maybe I can wish to become closer to someone? Oh, I have to say Ray? Why though? If I could say me or Yui. Oh, I'm so sad. That's what they mean by Ray, dude. Dang it. Oh, well, okay, I guess on an affection basis, where's status? It makes sense. Ray is dragging behind everyone else by quite the margin, so I guess if it just boosts at people's affections, then I guess it makes sense. Alright, I'll allow it. Alright, finish writing my wish, and let the tie the paper carefully to the big tree. All done? Yep. What you wish for? Can't tell you that, it won't come true if I say it aloud. Party pooper? Yeah. Well, I hope your wish comes true, and mine too. I meet up with the girls once more, and we chat for a while longer. We decide to call it a day. I guess it makes sense, because, like, Ray is quite a bit behind everybody else, so... What the heck you been, bud? I'm getting hungry up here. Calm down. I brought you some food back from the festival. Oh, I love you so much. Gimme. I serve Ray's leftover food to Hoshi, and he gobbles it up eagerly. This is the stuff dreams are made of. While he goes to town on the fried chicken, I collapse on the bed. Hanging out in such a big group all the time really wears me out. Still, it's nice to have so many friends. I might just take a short snooze. Alright, so the 8th. We're going to the park. Going to the park. It's raining. Be still my beating heart. Park. Okay, we're gonna go to the park. Lollipop. Then we're gonna go to the beach, actually. Beach. And then we're gonna ask him to perform a magic trick. I can use my magic to help Hoshi perform tricks. The outcome depends mainly on my magic attribute, but there's an element of uncertainty. Magic attribute is not terrible. I shouldn't expect too much. Focus your magic into my fluffy little tail. That's the spirit. Here goes nothing. Summon an alchemy ingredient. Holy water. ×2. There you go. Sweet. Okay, anyway. So now we're gonna go to the department store. And we're going to give a gift. Okay. And then we're gonna go to the beach. Give one for Ray. Alright, and then we're gonna go to the convenience store to work. The downside is we're not studying today. The irony is it's finally raining. But whatever. Alright, and then we are on the 9th. Going straight to school. Straight to school. After my morning class, I grab some food from the cafeteria, then start heading towards the roof. Along the way, I bump into Kat at her locker. She looks as though she's been crying. Kat, everything okay? Huh? Yeah, Yuki, everything's okay. You want to talk? Don't be an idiot. Everything's fine. Can't you see? She wipes tears from her eyes and tries to give me a smile. Kat. She shuts her locker, and that's when I see what's wrong. Oh. On the front of her locker, written in red ink, are the words, "You're next." Who did this? I don't know, but people have been bullying me all day. Why? Are they still thinking you murdered that girl? I guess so. This isn't just good enough. The teachers will all have announced that you're innocent. I guess it's hard to change some people's minds. Be careful today, okay? Yeah, I'll try. Poor Kat. I can't believe that she's being bullied over this. I hope things get better soon. Sad face. Alright, I'm gonna go to the classroom to give a gift for you. Okay, and then we're gonna go to the hallway for Miyu. For Miyu. For you. Okay, and then we'll go to the lab to study. Study. A. We officially get an A in alchemy. Now we have an A in 3 out of our 4 subjects. Okay, then we can go to the convenience store to work. Round off the day. Alright. And then the 10th. We're going straight to school. Today passes uneventfully. I tried to catch up with Kat at lunchtime, but she completely avoided me. Alright, to the library. Hey, we're going to go borrow a book we haven't read in so long. Alright, I guess I should oh, okay, I was about to say. Didn't remember if I had one. Okay, so Book of Magic. Okay, and then we're going to go to the field for Ray. Give Ray a gift. Okay, and then we're gonna study magic here, which will be great because of the rain. Plus, of course, magic is the only one that's not an A right now. Okay, and then we're gonna go to the convenience store to work. Convenience store, work. All right. And that gets us to the 11th. It'd be really funny if one of our days gets skipped and I'm off by one day and I don't even know it. I don't know why that'd be funny, but there you go. Alright, straight to school. Kat. Huh? Kat is walking like a zombie out of the school gates. What do you want? She looks absolutely miserable. Something catches my eye and I look down. Kat's shoes have been slashed and her toes are poking through the ends. Much like her locker, her shoes have been covered in red paint. Someone has cruelly written "Just Die" across both of the sides. Kat, just don't say anything, okay? I can deal with this. Just leave me alone. Kat runs off. What am I supposed to do? Poor Kat. Like, I don't love Kat, alright? But, like, she doesn't... No one deserves to be bullied. Alright, classroom. And then we're gonna give a gift. Okay. And then we'll go to the library for Yui. Okay, and then we're gonna go to the field to study magic. It's a nice change of scenery, to be honest with you. Happy to not be in the lab anymore. Alright, that was the field to study magic, and then we read a book. Okay, and then the 12th we'd go straight to school, and that's the only thing that happens on the 12th. Straight to school. Kat doesn't come to school today. Honestly, I don't blame her. She's being abused even worse than Yui was. The thing is, I just don't know how to comfort. I don't know how to comfort Kat. She's volatile, can explode at the slightest thing. If I do something wrong, I might make things even worse. But I get an idea during lunch. I decide to ask someone a little older and wiser than myself. I stay in the classroom during lunch break, when the other students have cleared out. I pull my phone out and start composing a text to Noriko. She replies back within seconds. Girl troubles, eh? Well, I'll do my best to help. I explain the situation and tell her that the second murder at our school and how the blame has been pinned on Kat due to the bloody writing on the gate. This time, Noriko takes a bit longer to respond. I can understand why. I've given her a lot to ponder. Finally, I did hear about the second murder, but I didn't want to bring it up with you since it might be painful. I'm so sorry about that your friend got caught up in it. The best thing you can do for Kat is just listen to her. Let her vent. Don't offer her any advice. Just be there and listen. But a more pressing matter should be addressing the string of murders at your school. Ask your teachers about the Cult of Nine. It might help them turn a corner in the investigation. I reread her text a few times. The Cult of Nine? What is that? I ask her for more information, but she simply doesn't reply. How odd. When I get home, I do some searching online for the Cult of Nine, but nothing comes up. 0 results. I don't know if Noriko's just pulling my leg, or maybe her phone auto-corrected something else to say Cult of Nine by accident. She never responded to any follow-up messages, so I've been left in the dark. Well, never mind. I'll ask her to tell me about it tomorrow, see what she says. Okay, 13th. The 13th. We're going straight to school. Good morning. You seen Kat? No, I don't think she's been coming to school. That's what I figured. Hey, Hikari, I was talking to Noriko about the murder. She said something strange. What do you mean? She told me to ask our teachers about something called the Cult of Nine. Have you ever heard of such a thing? Cult of Nine? Doesn't ring a bell. What is it? I don't know either, but Noriko thinks it might help our teachers with the investigation if we mention it to them. Huh. I'm gonna ask Hitomi about it after school. You wanna come with me? Yeah, okay, I'll be there. Thanks. The day crawls by slowly. Finally, school finishes for the day. I hang back in the classroom with Hikari. Ah, Yuki, did you stay back out of habit? It's time for our Friday night cleanup. Oh, Hikari too. You gonna lend us a hand? Little laugh. Sorry, Miss Atsuka, but we have something else on our minds. Oh? In regards to the murders, what do you know about the Cult of Nine? Wow, you just came right out and asked. Sorry, I think I misheard you. Can you repeat what you just said? Sure. The Cult of Nine? Have you heard of it? So I didn't mishear you. Very well. I'm familiar with what you're talking about, but it's a name I haven't heard in years. Could the Cult of Nine be linked to the murders? What do you think? And what exactly is this cult? Okay, I'll explain. I know you will share this information with your friends, but please try to tell as few people as possible, okay? The Cult of Nine has existed for centuries. It's a group of magical girls that have abandoned their formal training and decided to pursue power by other means. Many of the members are unpredictable, have unpredictable magical abilities because they never learn to fully harness their magic. This makes for a dangerous team of people that will stop at nothing to amass more and more power. I don't quite understand. How did they get more power? Shouldn't they just attend an academy like this one? That would be the civil way, yeah. But for those who are less morally inclined, there are other methods available. A magical girl may leech the power out of someone else's body and take it for their own. Really? I've never heard of that. The method is immoral and illegal. It'll only be performed by spilling the blood of a victim. Oh. By killing another magical girl, one may absorb her power and add it to one's own. This act is what the Cult of Nine is infamous for. So then, maybe the Cult of Nine performed the murders at this academy? I hadn't considered it until now, but it would make sense, if not for one major fact. The Cult of Nine was utterly destroyed 10 years ago. The centuries-old cult was defeated by a team of magical girls from this very academy, as it goes. So, the cult couldn't have been behind the murders here. Maybe it was someone else trying to gain power, like a copycat? Perhaps? Yuki, Hikari, thank you for raising this issue with me. Even if the cult is no longer around, this still gives a new perspective on the murders. I'd like to examine the cases more over the weekend, so I'll do my best to get to the bottom of it. Yeah, no worries. Hope it helps. We'll get out of your hair then. Have a good weekend, Miss Atsuka. Thank you, you too. Wow. I know, right? I've never heard of a cult that sucks the powers out of magical girls. It's a scary thought. What if it really is the cult killing people at school? Well, they were defeated, right? That means there aren't any members left. Oh yeah. I guess we just need to let Satomi do her thing. I'm sure she'll investigate a bit more. Yeah, I'm kinda on edge now. I want to find out more. Me too, but we'll just have to sit on our hands for now. Okay, 13th. We're gonna go to the library for Yui. And then we'll go to the field to study magic. Study. And then we'll go to the Cafe Shiba for Hikari. Cafe Shiba. For Hikari. For you. And then we're gonna go to the convenience store for Ray. And then we're gonna go do some work. Then work. Okay. That gets us to the 14th. Going to Cafe Shiba first thing to give Yui a gift. For Yui. Then we're gonna go to the convenience or department store for Miyu next. I like how we're just like the candy man. It's just like running around giving everybody lollipops. And then we're gonna go give Hikari a gift at the convenience store. The candy man can. Then we're gonna actually go on a date with Hikari. Oh man. That's so rare to actually do anything other than give lollipops. If I go on a date with Hikari, our relationship will progress at the next stage. Sounds great. Hey, now that we're in town, what would you like to do? Hikari? Meet me at the arcade in half an hour, okay? Give me a head start. What? I watch Hikari take off at a speed I didn't even know she could reach. What is with that girl? She's going to the arcade. I decided to give her the head start she's requested. I'll just wait here and enjoy this mysterious piece of unwrapped candy I found in my pocket. I'm sure it's safe. Blah, it's not candy. Has it been half an hour yet? What the freak did I just eat? No, only a minute. I guess I could walk to the arcade really slowly. I do take my time walking through town, but I'm still 5 minutes early. I figure I'll just sneak up on Hikari. The arcade is noisy as usual and full of kids blowing their allowances trying to win cheap toys. There in the middle of them, not much taller I might add, is Hikari blowing her allowance to try and win a cheap toy. Oh no, why did you drop, you adorable piece of... Having a hard time? Oh jeez, don't take up on me like that. You want to give me a heart attack? If anything's gonna give you a heart attack, it'll be the mountain of sweets you eat every day. Why you gotta hurt a girl like that? I'm perfectly healthy, my metabolism is super high, I'm not fat at all. I never said you were fat. Besides, I know you have the energy to burn, Hikari. Guess that's what I admire about you. You're always happy, always full of energy. I could see Hikari's face blush and I realized I was being too mushy. I give myself a mental shake and change the subject. Right, what overly piece of cotton-filled crap are you trying to win today? Hikari steps to the side and looks a little ashamed, and I could totally see why. You never told me they released the Cutie Star Super Deluxe plushie? Yuki, shh, you're yelling. I don't care. They said there were only going to be a handful of these released, and you're going to win the last one without me? I knew if I told you you'd get too excited, and I never get a hold of it. I regain my composure and watch a few mothers ushering their children away from us in fear. Don't be ridiculous. You found the last one. You should be the one to keep it. I'm totally lying through my teeth. Well, the thing is, Hope Rising, I spent all my allowance trying to win it. Yeah, she can't afford to keep trying. It's my shot to win this priceless treasure. Maximum hope achieved. However, I'm calling it a super pinky promise favor you made me. Back when I showed you the Cutie Star calendar and planner app. Hope fading. Win me that plush. Hope depleted. I can't really say no, can I? No. And don't you dare try and fake not winning it. If you say you have no more money left, I'll drag you away and let someone else swoop in on the machine. She really has me over a barrel today. Fine, stand aside, watch a pro. I drop my money into the machine, and the familiar music begins to play, and the buttons light up. I begin to sweat. This is truly a game of intelligence and dexterity. I must use all of my training for this. 3 buttons, up, right, and enter, like the 3 goddesses of fate from Greek mythology. Oh, sweet and cruel Lady Luck, bless this poor child with your loving hand so that I may emerge victorious. I move the claw up. Oh god, did I move it too far? I compose myself only to then realize that this machine is on a timer, only 10 seconds left. Crap, crap, crap. I move the claw far to the right. I'm surely done for. I can feel Hikari looming over me like the Grim Reaper. I must be victorious. I slam my fist down on the final button. Enter. Oh, I won. Yes, you did it, Yuki. I'm so happy I could kiss you. There's an awkward silence between us. But I won't, because you're gross. Ouch. Oh, well, damn, I want it. I bend over to retrieve the glorious plushie and stare into his beautiful, stitched eyes. Yuki, you won't just hand it over, will you? I'll be forever lost in a Hikari mountain of cheap toys. Take me home with you. I know you'll love me ever so tenderly. Wait, the plushie toy has spoken. Either I'm crazy or just hopeful. I look over at Hikari and see her staring at the cutie star lovingly. Sigh. I can tell Hikari really wants this, possibly even more than I do. Who am I to stand in the way of love? I hand the plushie to Hikari and she quickly snatches it out of my hands. Thank you, Yuki. I was almost worried you were going to go back on your promise. Who? Me? Never. Goodbye, my love, my cutie star. Come on, Yuki, let's go celebrate our victory. What do you have in mind? Nowhere expensive, please? Let's get snacks from the convenience store. Bless you, Hikari, that I can do. Should I get this or ice cream? Or I could get... We've been here for 10 minutes pacing the store, but Hikari is so indecisive when it comes to picking snacks that I am just about to leave her. So she finally settles on a pack of mixed chocolate sweets, and I let out a sigh of relief. Why do you always take so long to pick food, Hikari? It's just... I could tell I've hit a nerve. I get a little concerned. Hikari? Well, it's just my mom doesn't really like me having sweets, so I don't get to have them at home to enjoy. I kind of have to hide them or eat them quickly before I get home. Sometimes she finds them and throws them out. I have no idea Hikari's mom was so strict. I mean, Hikari is an adult now. She's out of high school. Why can't she enjoy her sweets? Sorry, Hikari. I had no idea. Tell you what, you can hide your sweets at my place and come over to enjoy them at your own pace. I promise I won't eat them either unless I forget to do my shopping and have no food in the house. I can see Hikari tear up a little. Thank you, Yuki. You are a really good friend. I flash Hikari a devilish grin, though I'm sure it came off as kind of creepy because she starts laughing. We go to the counter to pay, and I notice Hikari sets her sweets next to mine and takes a step back. I forgot. She spent all her money at the arcade. Okay, that was the 14th, and then we're going to read a book. Read a book, read a book, read a book. I just realized these guys are not in high school. None of them are. Like, they say, you know, first years and second years, I'm your senior, etc., but this is after high school. This is, like, right after high school. So they're all, like, whatever, 18 or 19. So they're not high schoolers. It just hit me. Like, I was like, oh, okay. So suddenly Noriko is not as creepy as I was thinking she was. So I mean, obviously, like, they did say that right at the beginning. I don't know, I was just, like, I had mentally, for some reason, thought they were in high school. They're not. They're all, like, 18 or 19 or whatever. And, yeah, this is right after they finished high school, so it kind of explains a lot, to be honest. Anyway, so Noriko, a lot less creepy than I thought, so that's good. Anyway, starting to get sleepy. Stop for now. 1 chapter remaining. Time to sleep. So, you know, that's a good thing. She's not as creepy as I thought, so that's good. Alright, what the heck day are we on? 15th. We're gonna go to the convenience store to work. Convenience store to work. Okay, and then we're gonna go to the department store to give Yui a gift. Department store. Yui gift. And then we're gonna go to the beach to give Ray a gift. For you, and then we're gonna spend time with Ray. We're going on a date. Wow, 2 dates in 1 day. Hey, Ray. Whoa, you look terrible. Hey, that's a horrible thing to say. I just mean you don't look like your usual peppy self. Oh, yeah, Miyu's been studying me so hard lately. Haven't had any time to do my usual exercise. You really need to run free, don't you? I'm a young and wild horse. I need the wide open fields to gallop free, plus some yummy hot pot to fuel me. I don't think horses eat hot pot. Nah, I'm sure they would if you gave it to them. Right, so you want to hang out for a bit? I've got time to kill. Hell yeah, where you want to hang? Not sure. I'm gonna walk at the beach or something. Great, I freaking love the beach. I'm gonna get on my back, I'll take us there. I'm not doing that. I'm a horse. No. Yeah, no. It's funny because we were already at the beach, so it's like, we don't have to go very far. Smell that ocean air. Smells like fish. Smells like fish to me. I know, right? I love it. You come here often, then? I haven't for a while, to be honest. I used to come here every day, even in winter. I'd just sit and watch the waves roll by, and then the weather was good. When the weather was good, I'd swim as far out as I dared. Good times. So why'd you stop coming? Well, stuff happened here, and I don't really want to relive it all. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Should we go? No, it's okay. I actually feel really calm with you here. It's like you're a charm keeping the evil spirits away. Okay. What happened here that made it so bad you didn't want to come back alone? Nice try. Maybe I'll tell you some other time. Until then, let's just enjoy a nice long run along the sand. Running in the sand is great, so much more resistance. I'm not physically equipped for running, especially not on sand. I'm more of a walk on a flat sidewalk kind of person. Oh, I wasn't always this way either. You gotta want it, you gotta earn it. But I don't want it. Everyone wants to be healthier. Everyone wants to feel good. Trust me, you'll get this incredible runner's high. It'll feel great. You know what? Yeah, I can do this. I can be a healthy member of society. That's the spirit. Let's go. Lies. All of it. Lies. About 2 minutes into the run, I collapse in the sand. Wow, really? Just leave me to die. I'm crab food now. Have you ever done any exercise in your life? I once chased an ice cream truck for a block when I was a kid. Didn't catch it, though. I just bought ice cream from the store after that. Aw, man. I'm really gonna have to train you if you're ever gonna want to keep up. Next time, we'll start a little lighter. Oh, I know. We can run up the steps to that shrine in town. It's only like 100 steps or so. I can feel myself slipping into darkness as she plans our next workout. I can see the white light at the end of the darkness. Oh, I'm back home. There's a note left by my bedside. You passed out on the beach and I carried you home. All that dead weight was just what I needed to burn some energy. Still, you owe me lunch. Well, that's embarrassing. I hope no one saw her carry me home. Yeah, that's fair. I was like, hey man, I'm like an introverted nerd. Like, this is not how I roll. It's just like, Yuki's not equipped for this kind of exercise. Oh, hello. Kat, you're back. It's good to see you. Yeah. How you feeling? Well, I didn't want to come in today, but strangely, Miss Atsuka called me last night and told me I should be here. Satomi asked you to come in? Yeah, it was weird getting a phone call from a teacher on a Sunday night, but here I am. I wonder if something's gonna happen today. Well, whatever happens, it can't be worse than the last week of my life. Kat, I'm sorry. Don't be an idiot, you didn't do anything. Hark, the school bell. Well, I'll get to class, see ya. Good morning, everyone. I have some important information to share with you all today. I'll be going around the school today and giving this speech to all the students, but since you're my own homeroom, you'll get to hear it first. We have discovered the culprit behind the student murders. The class lets out a collective gasp. Keep in mind that's not an accusation I make lightly, and the finer details of each murder are still being investigated. However, I can declare the identity of the murderer here and now. The culprit behind the murders is known as the Cult of Nine. The Cult of Nine? Satomi thinks the Cult of Nine is behind the murders even though they were supposedly destroyed 10 years ago? The Cult of Nine is an evil organization that has lurked in the shadows for centuries, and until this week, it was widely believed that they had been completely extinguished. However, the members of our school greatly resemble the work of the cult throughout history. And once we examined the bodies in detail, we learned that the victims' magical powers had been withdrawn from their body, a trademark sign of the Cult of Nine. This new information means two things. Firstly, the cult is still active today. They have stayed silent for 10 years, possibly biding their time. And secondly, the murders will likely continue until we put an end to the cult once and for all. The murders will continue? How could she say such a terrible thing? Terrifying thing, sorry. I know that this is not news that you wanted to hear, but I owe it to you all to be honest. Rest assured, all teachers will be on alert at all times, and by continuing your studies here, you will learn how to successfully defend yourself against an attack. For now, please do your best to continue attending class. Remember, you have exams coming up on Thursday. I don't believe it. It's a scary thought that the murders might continue. No kidding. Are we even remotely safe at school? I could see a lot of students quitting the academy over this. Yeah, do you think you'll quit, Yui? No, I can handle myself. I won't quit either. I've made so many friends here, and I need to keep learning to master my magic. Don't worry, Yuki, none of us are quitters. We all agreed to defend the school, right? That hasn't changed. Yeah, I ain't no quitter. This cult people don't scare me. And after the week I've been through, if I haven't given up yet, I don't think I ever will. Well, if you're all sticking around, I will too, but something needs to be done. Agreed. I'll do some research into the Cult of Nine. It's a new subject for me, but I'll see what I can do. Me too. I have a feeling I might know somebody who knows something, or something like that. Kat, at the very least, now that the news is out, the other students should stop bullying you, right? Yeah, I think so. A few of them apologized to me already. It doesn't get rid of the graffiti on my locker or fix the slashes in my shoes, but it's a start. So I'll be okay. Only an idiot would let something like this keep him down. Whoa, you're so brave, Kat. Shut up. Satomi said something else that troubled me. Oh? She said that the exam starts on Thursday. Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, Thursday is the 19th. That sounds about right. Yeah, you're not freaking out? I'm worried sick over here. Well, we've all been studying, so it shouldn't be a problem, really. Exactly. What are you afraid of, Yuki? Exams are easy. You just gotta focus on the celebration meal afterward. You'll get through them super quick. Even Ray's confident. Well, I probably should get some last-minute studying in. That sounds like it's for the best. Don't let us down, Yuki. You need to pass because I don't want people to think my friend is an idiot. Sheesh. Alright, 16th. Classroom for Hikari. Hikari! Okay, and then the hallway for Miyu. And for you? Okay, and then the field to study magic. Study. Okay, and then we're going to read a book. The final chapter of the book. I finished the Book of Magic 1, and we got a C in Magic. Nice. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Let's check our time here. How are we doing? Okay. We're at 101 right now. Okay, well, we could probably go for another in-game day. Alright, 17th, we're going straight to school. Class passes by slowly, only 2 more days till exams. Okay, well, library. We must return the book. There we go. We're gonna take the Book of Magic 2. And then we're gonna go to the rooftop. For Kat. Give her a gift. Make sure I'm on the right day here. Hang on a minute. 17th, right, okay. 17th, okay, yeah. Just want to double check that we're doing things right here. And then we're gonna go to the field for Ray. Okay, we're gonna give her a gift. Then we're gonna study magic here. I actually didn't mean to do that. Study magic. There we go. Okay, and then we will read our book. Beautiful. All right, that gets us to the 18th. Hey, we'll just go for a couple more minutes. All right, go straight to school. Now, I know you all have exams on your mind, so today's lesson will be short and sweet. I'll teach you how to brew the sucker potion. They say a sucker is born every minute, and that's completely true. Sell somebody this completely useless potion, and you'll make a small fortune. Here's how you make it. I learned how to make a sucker potion. That's all there is to it. Brew one up, and then take it to someone who has a penchant for buying goods. They'll surely be mesmerized by the sucker potion's beauty, and offer you a pretty penny. Now, scuttle off. Good luck with your exams. Seems like a pretty devious thing. I tried to study as hard as possible all day. The exams start tomorrow. Alright, 18th, and we're going to go to the classroom for Hikari. Okay, and then we're going to go to the library for Yui. The library for Yui. And then we're going to go to the field to study magic and then read a book. Field, study magic. Okie dokie. And then we're going to read a book. Lovely. Alright. It's exam day, everybody. The day is here. Exams. My hands are as sweaty as I take my seat. I really hope I prepared myself enough for this. You know, Yuki, look at your stats. Tell me you're not prepared. Look at those stats. That's freaking juicy. I was not nearly that close when on my playthrough. Anyway, good morning. I'll be handing out your exam papers in just a moment. You will be assessed on the overall score of your key attributes. Your magic, alchemy, perception, and expertise will all be put to the test. The answers you give on the exam paper will be added to your score and will provide your final mark. I'll pass your papers around now. The exam has begun. Here are 3 subjects to get through. Subject 1, magical history. Okay, so it's 8 children. It's 7 girls, 1 boy, which I probably could have done from memory, to be honest with you. Confident in my answer. Practical magic. It'll be a magical girl's soul. And then 3 is going to be the base, solvent, and catalyst. Base, solvent, and catalyst. And now I got that right in my playthrough because I was abusing the save system, in case you're wondering. Because of my high key magic score, this part is a breeze. And then for the aptitude test 2, because of my high alchemy key attribute, this part is a breeze. And then for perception, it's a breeze. And then for expertise, it's a breeze. I run the exam paper over and realize that I've already reached the end. This exam is finished. I feel like I completely aced it. I agree. Oh, I'm so glad it's over with. Yeah, no kidding. When do we get our results? Apparently they'll have the results ready by tomorrow. Really? That's pretty fast. Must be magic. I think the others have already gone home, so should we head off too? Yeah, sure, I'll walk you home. Woohoo! Hikari and I walk home slowly together. It's nice to be able to relax now that the exams are over. I say goodbye to Hikari at the door and head home to get some rest. So, let's see, so today, looks like there's nothing we have to work on. We have no choices for the day. The last day of school before summer vacation. I hope you all had plans for the summer. Don't waste it in front of TV screens. Summer vacation? Yeah, of course. Geez, don't you ever check your calendar? Now that the exams are finished, we have more than a month off. No kidding. That's amazing. Now, I have finished marking all your exam papers. Overall, I'm pretty happy with all your scores. There are some exceptions, of course, but I'll discuss this with any relevant students. I'll hand out your scores to you individually. Satomi approaches me and hands me my scorecard. I nervously take a look. Holy crap! I got the top score in the entire class! I can't believe it! All that studying really paid off! I'm very proud of you, Yuki. You have surpassed all my expectations. If you keep up the good work, in your final exams at the end of the year, you may well receive the school's honorary badge. For now, please accept this reward for your efforts. Satomi hands me an envelope with 5,000 yen in it. This money is intended to be used to further your education. If you need to buy more books or study materials, please use this. Of course, it's your money now, so you can do whatever you wish with it. Keep up your fantastic work. Now that everyone has received their exam scores, Satomi returns to the front of the class. Okay, everyone, today marks the end of the exam, so you are now free to enjoy your summer vacation. The academy will officially reopen on September 3rd. Go forth and enjoy your summer vacation. Summer vacation, baby. Oh, yeah. Calm down, Ray. I saw your exam results, and you need to spend some of the summer with your head in the books. Blah. We should all do something together this summer. Maybe we can see a scary movie together. No way. It's not that I'd be scared or anything. Beach trip. Who's with me? A beach trip, huh? That actually sounds really fun. Oh, but I'll need to buy a new swimsuit. My current one is pretty small. I need one too. I haven't been swimming in so long. I've got loads of swimsuits. I can lend you all one. Do you really think your swimsuits will fit us? Look at the difference in our bodies. Huh? Your physique, it's completely different than mine. I don't get it. What's the big deal? It'll cover all your bits. That's not the point. Your melons are too freaking big, and I've got itty bitty. She suddenly flashes red and shuts up completely. Oh, I see what you mean. Well, you could probably wear mine. She's gigantic. What? I'll buy my own swimsuit. Thank you. Well, I'll probably buy a new one too. Maybe we can all go shopping together. Yeah, thank you. This would be so much fun. A beach trip with all my friends. It's like a summer's dream come true. Yuki, you better not flake out on us. As if I'd miss a chance to go to the beach with all these girls in swimsuits. Don't put the finger at me. I'll be there. It's settled then. We spend some time plotting out more of our beachside adventure, then everyone calls it a day and goes home. Summer vacation. I'm sure it will be nice to get away from the academy for a bit. Wonder what next exam will have in store for us. Next term. Sorry, not exam. My head was still in the exams, I guess. Well, that was productive. We officially reached summer vacation, and that'll be a fantastic place to call this one. So, let's see here. So that was the last one. Okay, so I think this is our next save. Beautiful. Well, that was certainly productive. We got a lot to date. There was another murder, which is brutal, but we got the top score in the entire class, and for our exams, so you can't beat that. Definitely because of our all of our studying. Obviously, I mean, we have A's in everything and a C in magic. So, and we got everybody except for Ray. Well, looks like actually technically Cat too, but we got, and technically Miyu. Everyone is above. Except for Ray, above 20%, and so that's fantastic. Ray is only 1 point away, and most of them are approaching 25%, so, or they're already there. Miyu's only 1 away from 25, Kat is 3, obviously, and then Yui and Hikari's there, but Yui's actually almost at 30, so quite the, very, very productive. But of course, because of summer vacation, there will be a lot less studying, and there'll be a lot less going on, like, because of, there'll be, like, less schooling stuff, so because of it, I mean, just taking a glance, there's going to be lots of dating, they'll be working, giving lots of gifts, Looks like there's, yeah, lots of giving, lots of gifts, and then lots of working. And then there'll be a fair amount of time spending, it looks like. And then there'll be some working, and then you're going to play at the arcade eventually, I guess. Lots of gift giving. So yeah, lots of good stuff going on, basically. But yeah, made lots of great progress. I will be recording, I think it's part 3 of our Wulfric the Wanderer campaign for Total War Warhammer 2 right after this. So if you are interested in that, you are more than welcome to go check it out. And thanks for all the support recently. My subscriber count has been going up. The views have been really consistent and all of that jazz. So thank you all very, very much for your participation. And your support means the world. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today. And we will talk to you guys later.